Hello everybody, my name is King Angus. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the American League East in Major League Baseball, who I think will finish top of the division, who I think will finish bottom of the division, and why. Now, starting off with the bottom team, in my opinion, that's going to be the Baltimore Orioles. Now, the Orioles, I feel like this year and a few years to come is going to be a rebuild year with new manager Brandon Hyde, Now, do I see him being like Alex Cora for the Red Sox? No, I do not. Cora had the pieces of the puzzle, just had to figure out how to put them together, and he did a very good job of that. I don't see Hyde doing that well without Adam Jones. Showalter, the former manager, that's going to be interesting with him not there anymore. No Manny Machado anymore. It's going to be an interesting year for the Baltimore Orioles, to say the least. Now, moving on to my number 4 ranked team, and that is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, the Tampa Bay Rays, they're a team that's kind of interesting for me. They've been doing okay through spring training, in my opinion. Not great, but spring training really doesn't matter. I don't see them having a bounce back year like the Rays probably would want them to have. Last year was kind of frustrating, but they did have a decent year, but nowhere near as good as the Yankees and Red Sox, who are going to rule this division for a couple years to come. Now, with Kevin Cash as their manager, I still really don't see much change. But 4th in the AL East is where I think many of you would agree where you'd put the Rays as well. It was a tough decision, but I do think that the next team I'm going to talk about is going to have an okay year, but just decent. And that is, of course, my Toronto Blue Jays. Now, I am a huge Jays fan, and the guy that I have on the slideshow, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., I am stoked about. Not sure if Vlad Jr. will make his debut this year yet, but I'm going with what the staff said. Ross Atkins, I believe it was, said the Jays will be competitive in 3 years or so. With new manager Charlie Montoyo, it's going to be tough, but as a Jays fan, I don't see them having that well of a season, or at least as good of a season as I would want them to. Now, that being said, I feel like they could have a bit of a bounce back, but losing one of my favorite players, Russell Martin, hurts me as a fan, and it could hurt the young catchers like Reese McGuire and Danny Jansen. Luke Maile, I can see filling that role as the top. Now, there was also some uncertainty if pitcher Marcus Stroman would come back, but I'm glad to have him back from a Jays fan perspective. Now moving on to the next team, the defending World Series champs. Probably my 3rd favorite team, the Boston Red Sox. Now, they're just a very fun team to watch. Mookie Betts is one of the best players in baseball, or at least I think is the best player in baseball. The way that he plays the game, and then when you think about the supporting cast that he had last year, like Andrew Benintendi, JD Martinez, you couldn't go wrong there. I can see why they were defending World Series champions. And with Alex Cora, I can see them getting back out of the AL East on top. But I believe that the next team I'll talk about, which you guys probably know already who it will be, I believe they'll have a stronger season. That being said, the Red Sox really could surprise me and be another team that has a good season or a bad season. There's really no saying, but I do think that they're going to be better than the Jays, Orioles, and the Tampa Bay Rays. Pardon me. Now the next team, of course, the New York Yankees. Now the Yankees, last season, I thought that they were going to make a further run than they ended up actually making. Aaron Judge is one of the best pure hitters in the game, and with Giancarlo Stanton in that same batting order, you really can't say that they're not going to be the best team in baseball. Like, I don't just think that they're going to be the best team in the AL East. I think that they have a legitimate chance of being the best team in all of baseball. And with them re-signing former Jays pitcher Jay Happ, I'm excited to see. Of course, as a Jays fan, I'm not going to cheer for the Yankees. I'm going to stay with my cheering towards my three favorite teams, the Jays, Red Sox, and Dodgers. But I really don't know what to say. But until next video, everybody, goodbye. I want to know your thoughts on who will be